was 60%, over 64%.
Wow.
And one of the things that I read within this last year was a scientific experiment done at Yale called the Milgram experiment. Milgram was a professor that he wanted to look at and study what people do under how obedient people would be. This was done in the 1960s, so post-World War II, predominantly looking at Nazi Germany, why the Nazis did what they did. But what they found was the individuals would be in the other room administering a shock, a voltage to a point where they knew it was harming, physically harming, and if not electrocuting the person in the other room, the person in authority would continue to tell them, keep going, administer the shocks. And guess the percentage of people that continued to administer, knowing full well that they did harm to that individual, but they continue to listen to that person of authority. It was 60%, over 64%.
Wow.
But here's the kicker, and this is what I want to reiterate what Scott had talked about. One of the iterations to this experiment that they did was they had two people that were in that control group. If one individual stood up and said, no, this is wrong, that percentage from 64% went down to less than 10%.
Wow.
So what we're saying, or it's to iterate what Scott says, I'll talk to men predominantly in general. Men, you don't need to be preaching on the street corner. You just need to bloom where you're planted in your backyard, in your own family, but you take that stance.